Hey everyone, so in today's vlog, I'm going to explain the difference between energy, force, and vibration. The reason I want to do this for you is because it just makes manifestation, like whatever visions you have and you want to turn them into matter, the physical here, it's just going to make your life so much easier when you learn how to work with energy, because there's a difference between energy, frequency, and vibration. Now, if you're into the Law of One Tarot and into a spiritual pathway at all, go ahead and purchase my book. It's a workbook on the Law of One Tarot, and you can use my videos to work along your own pathway. It's about you, it's about yourself, it's about your own perceptions. So work along with it. You can do it with my short vlogs here on YouTube. On Patreon, I'm doing longer videos, so I'm explaining this in a little bit more depth. Okay, let's get into it. So the matrix of the mind. So the mind matrix is the magician. The body matrix is the Libra constellation. It's the Justice card, and the spirit complex is the Devil card, or Capricorn constellation. Okay, so this is how the mind, the body, and the spirit complex work. What you have to do, since this is the matrix, you have to work through the matrix of the mind. You have to work through the matrix of the body. You have to work through the matrix of the spirit, because the spirit's matrix is the learning lesson that it wants here in this 3D earth, in the life that you're living. That's actually what your purpose is. Your purpose isn't outside of yourself anywhere. The purpose is getting through this Capricorn, this devil. So this devil turns into faith, and this faith turns into oneness and being, the logos. And this oneness and being then gives you the world above. As above, so below. That's how it works. Okay, so the matrix is your root chakra. It is your sexual glands. Okay, but before the matrix was created, there was oneness. You see this sphere here the magician is holding? It is, let's say it's an atom. It is oneness. This oneness is your consciousness. It's the super conscious. Okay, so that is your I am presence. That is what you're looking for through the matrix of the mind, through the matrix of the body, and through the matrix of the spirit. This here is also energy. Energy is everything. So this here, the matrix of the mind, body, and spirit, represents the free flow of beingness. There's no judgment. This is energy. There's no polarity or duality or a veil to this energy yet. Nothing. Okay? So this is totality. Energy. That's energy. The next, we have the potentiator. So the potentiator of the mind is the high priestess, the hermit is the body, and the tower is your spirit complex. So the potentiator, these three, mind, body, and spirit, are the force, which gives you light, which creates more force, which gives you sound. Without the potentiator, so your consciousness here is a positive charge. The potentiator is a negative charge. The yin energy, the negative charge, is the one that gives experience to the positive charge, which is your consciousness, which is energy. What the potentiator does, what yin does, which is also your subconscious mind, it takes this energy and it starts playing with it, and it starts folding it. It starts giving color to it. And as this energy keeps folding and turning, the colors, imagine the color of the rainbow, if you mixed them and swished them all up, you're gonna get distortion. You're gonna get blacks and grays. all of this energy, as it's flipping over and turning over, this light that is created now, then with force, because some colors are higher vibration, other colors are lower vibration, as they flip and turn, they begin to give you sound. This sound brings us into then a frequency. It gives us a frequency. Frequency is your third density. It is the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune for the body, and the Faith is your spirit complex. Frequency is our magnetic charge. Your frequency is your magnet. It is the signal of whatever is going on inside through this light and sound, through this subconscious mind. This frequency is going to get that back. The reason is because your frequency is now an expression of consciousness. So consciousness is energy. The distortion comes with the light and the sound, the force of light, the force of sound, as it twists and turns into sacred geometry, which then creates catalyst, which is your kidneys, your adrenal glands, which is your frequency, and it is your magnet. This is what you are attracting. So frequency, if you look at this wave down here, right, this frequency, if you look here between each wave, you have space. Therefore, this third density is your space-time ratio. The space is created because we are a magnet now. We have a mind which likes to process, and what does the Virgo energy do? It loves analyzing everything. It needs to be in control, which creates energy of the wheel. Your solar plexus chakra starts moving to whatever energy the Hermit is giving it, which is creating the magnet, you see? That's what the Wheel of Fortune represents. It's the 7 densities within the 7. It's the folds. So this catalyst is your frequency, your magnet. What your heart chakra does, your heart plexus, is the experience. It's the internal experience, okay? It's the internal experience. So the experience of the subconscious for most of us, and the experience of the unconscious for most of us before we put personal consciousness into it. This is your personal consciousness, your heart chakra. So the experience is rhythm. Rhythm gives the time that is needed. So your fourth density is time, space. And what it does is it moves the energy, the consciousness that has now turned into a frequency. Rhythm gives the movement now for it to become a vibration. This is time, space. So the time and space to get to your brain. Think of it that way. The time space, since it's rhythm and it's giving frequency that little bit of lag to go through the heart chakra, if your heart isn't full of the opposite of love, which is absolute hate, depends on how much hate, how much compassion, how much gratefulness, how much kindness that you have, that is the vibration that you're going to have, which is your fifth density. It is the Hierophant for the brain, the mind complex, that's the Hangman for the body, and the Sun card for the spirit. It is also your thyroid vibration. When we talk, what's happening, this is because there's a vibration that occurs in my thyroid plexus. So this is the full movement of consciousness, where there is now, this consciousness now is thinking for itself, feeling for itself. So my personal consciousness, because that's what this energy has given us. Basically, at first, it's an experience. It's an experience for this original consciousness. But what happens is it gets distorted along the way. So our personal consciousness, the rhythm, is what gives way to the vibration. And now the vibration in your brain happens, which creates feelings, thoughts, your new being. And every time you question that new being, you go into 6th density, which is where all the projections of your life is happening. So all the sacred geometry is being created in the 6th density, which is your pineal, and it is transformation. So we're here to transform all the time, all the time. And the transformation is because we are trying to get out of this crux, this life that we have as the devil. If you want more info, or if you want to have any questions, hit me up on Patreon. If you, I'm going to do lives on there too. I'm super excited. Once I have like 3 or 4 people that have joined, I just started, never done this before. I'm going to start doing question and answers. I'm also going to start doing lives once a week. And then I think I might even do some live teachings where I could teach for half an hour and we can have question and answers. So you have personal contact with me. Super stoked. I love you guys so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah.